11 saves. A World Cup final record, and it still wasn't enough. Emiliano Martínez stood between Spain and Argentina for 123 minutes on Sunday night in New Jersey. He saved everything: Yamal's free kick, Williams' close-range effort, Olmo's driven shot, attempts from angles that had no business being stopped. 11 times he kept Argentina in a final they had no right to still be alive in. Then, Ferran Torres, a substitute, on the pitch for 20 minutes, received a pass from Nico Williams and drilled it into the bottom corner. 106th minute, 1-0 Spain. Martinez fell to his knees. He had done everything a goalkeeper could possibly do, and it wasn't enough. To understand what Sunday meant, you have to understand what these two men, Martinez and Messi, have been to each other. In 2022, Argentina won the World Cup because of Messi's genius and Martinez's saves. When Messi set up 3 goals and scored 1 in the final, Martinez saved a penalty in the shootout. When Argentina beat the Netherlands in the quarterfinal, Martinez made 2 shootout saves and lay dead on the pitch afterward, and Messi walked across and hugged him. "You've saved us again," Messi told him. "I owed it to Leo," Martinez said afterwards. "He saved us in the World Cup." 4 years later, the roles reversed. Messi had 1 touch inside Spain's penalty box across 120 minutes. The man with 8 goals and 4 assists in this tournament, the player who had created the winning moment in every knockout match Argentina played, was invisible in the match that mattered most. He touched the ball 54 times total across 120 minutes. 0 shots on target, 0 impactful moments. Dispossessed twice, fouled 4 times by Spain's defense, which had clearly studied everything Messi needed to function. The passes he wanted didn't come. The space between the lines was closed. Spain's system, which had suffocated Mbappe in the semifinal, was now doing the exact same thing to Messi. And so, Martinez saved, and saved, and saved again. Argentina didn't register a single shot in the first half. Spain had 20 shots across the match to Argentina's 2. Expected goals, Spain 1.94, Argentina 0.20. On paper, this was not a contest. In reality, it only stayed alive because one man refused to let it die. Then, Enzo Fernandez picked up a second yellow card in the 93rd minute, a reckless, needless challenge. 10 men, 6 minutes of extra time remaining, 1-0 down. Messi tried. He moved into central positions. He asked for the ball. He got fouled 4 times. But Spain's defensive structure left him no space. Scaloni had already used all his substitutes. Argentina were running on empty and running out of time. The final whistle went. Spain's players collapsed onto each other in celebration. Messi stood alone in the center of the pitch in New Jersey and looked up at the sky. Martinez walked toward him. 2 men who had won everything together in 2022, now standing in the middle of a pitch they'd lost on. 4 years later. Martinez had made 11 saves. Messi had given everything he had left at 39 years old. Martinez said after the 2022 final, "I would not have agreed to play football again if we had lost that final against France." He played on. He made more saves in a single final than any goalkeeper in history. He still lost. Messi said before this tournament that it would be his last World Cup. Sunday night was almost certainly the last time the world watched Lionel Messi walk off a World Cup pitch in an Argentina shirt. He did it without the trophy, without the moment, without the fairy tale ending the whole world wanted for him. Spain are worthy champions, unbeaten in 38 consecutive matches, 7 clean sheets in 8 World Cup games, the most complete team in the tournament, and deserving winners of everything they achieved. But the image from Sunday that nobody will forget is not Torres celebrating, or Yamal lifting the trophy, or De La Fuente on his knees in tears. It's Martinez, on his knees after the final whistle. Some stories don't end the way they're supposed to. This was one of them.